Home sweet home.
Bernie cooking?
Taking a nap on his queen size cot. Brought some bug spray, Grant. Where's all your treasure?
Right here.
Looks mighty light.
Found a little brass nail, square nail, right back there.
And this is the hole in the wall in the front of the fort. This is one of the mounds in front of the fort. Some having something for a cannon on top. It's one of the big gun emplacements, World War I and II. Another mound right in front of the fort. You can see the chimney coming out the top. The river is right out that way, looking right out in front. These are some openings in the front wall. Look like they're filled in. Water's gone down in them or something. Something's covered them. This is the downstream wall. This is what would be fired at. Some of the new concrete steps they used during World War I and II. New concrete wall up there on top. This is the other half of the downstream side, the indention in the wall. See how grown up it is around here. You can see past the wall, you can see all the trees and everything that are up in the fort. And this is another one of the big gun emplacements, just on the downstream side. This little canal that runs along here, I guess they dug the dirt for all these gun positions. There's one right after the other. And you can see you're looking out at the river right out there behind Craig. And you see right here is another big modern gun emplacement. I don't know if you can see it in that brush, but there's some more concrete stuff back there. And that's right kind of on the downstream side of the fort. And I'm standing on big emplacement. See where the gun is attached. That goes down, way down. One right after the other. And this is what you see behind the fort, away from the river. The open area where all the buildings were to support these guns. Stores and hospitals and all. There's a seawall around it. Kind of looks like a park. Bonfire tonight. Super 8 motel, or Super Deuce. Bernie donning his metal detecting gear. He can only hunt for a half hour and has to break for 15 minutes. That's the taxi. The backyard. This is behind the fort. You can see the fort wall. And you see how grown up it is around here. This is on the downstream wall, top wall of the fort. They had something down in here, I'm not sure what it was. And then you're looking across the center. That's looking down the wall right there, upper tier. And here you can see this is along the wall here. That's an old cannon place that had those blocks of granite set up for it to rotate around on. Here you can see another place where they had a cannon. Looks like different eras because they're made different ways. On the upstream side, it looks like that very old base for the cannons had chipped brick and shell and all in mortar. And there's one right there. I'm just kind of standing in the center, and this is the back wall away from the river. You can see the tier there. And I think right there is the gate to walk through. And right there's a building that's still standing. And that's where the hole is in the wall. And that's a cannon emplacement. And we found primer fuses all along this tier here and along up in here. These are facing the river, so these are the ones that have been fired. This is off the tier down in the middle of the fort. You can see the tier along there. And this is the archway, the top of the archway. And you can see those openings on the outside of the wall. And you can see the iron pedestal right in the center there. And those are granite blocks. And not concrete, and that's granite blocks with iron, flat iron in a circle. And like I said, they're made kind of different. You can see this, but this is the base, the original foundation for the fort. This is what everything's sitting on. You can see it going along underneath the brick. And there's the granite blocks with the pedestal. Looky here, I'm taking video and Craig's finding round balls. Check it out. I got it. And these are facing upriver. You can still see the old base of the wall there. But you can, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is mortar with just chips of brick and stuff. And you see it doesn't look anything like the others. Same thing here. So I'm not sure if these are different time periods, what the indication is. There's several different styles.
My foot just kept moving. I figured it was a pull tab or something. It's a thin button now.
Well, the thin ones are more than apt going to be the old ones.
Well, you might have something on it, but I can't tell.
That's the front, mounted front